and also hello, Facebook. Tonight, I'm trying something rather different after I've pulled my top up. I'm going live on both Facebook and Instagram at the same time. Scary for me. So give me lots of support, guys, and try and help me when I have to go between comments as well. My name is Claire Petulengro, and tonight is Wednesday night. So it's readings night for you guys. Also over on Facebook at 9 o'clock is Lengro Late Night Live. That's our magazine format chat show that jumps right off the pages to come to you guys with celebrity gossip. And tonight we're talking about haunted dolls as well, so don't miss that one. I can actually see where all of the Instagram users are, because my children, wherever they are in the house or the town, are also watching as well. So I think I've got some love there from Honey. And Fiona in Dubai sending all of my love to you, my darling. It's been way too long. Let's go to Facebook. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Spencer John. Hello, Nikita and Tiffany Evans. Facebook have got the right idea, guys. They are asking people to like, to follow, and to share my page as well. Toby Payne Bear, hello, and thank you very much for recommending your friend to me in Spain. We did a live FaceTime reading over in Spain, and Toby, as soon as it's safe, I'll be over to stay with you. Indeed, I will. But I'll be off. We'll get the sangria out. Don't worry. I love you too, Fee. Nigel Porter is in the North Pole on Facebook. This is like being at a party, isn't it? You don't know who to talk to first. Let's have a little look. Deborah Simpson, Nikita in North Wales. We have got our hands around the world this evening. I have got to get my tarot cards out, so I'm going to vanish from both devices and come back rather quickly. There we go. You'd like to know, wouldn't you guys, what's going on in the stars? And Vanessa Mail in Spain as well. Hola. So let's go with some readings, but let's also look at the astrological lineup that's coming up. Of course, until the 22nd of this month, we have the sun in the very playful and courageous, guys, sign of Leo. What does that mean? It means we may be tempted to take things a little step too far. Know how far is too far to go. Know your limitations and use your age to rein yourself in. 2 steps forward, 1 step back has been the way of the world for many of us over the past few days as well. I am going to get on with some readings. Linda Ann Routledge, can I just say thank you very much for the use of your hot tub and your house last night. All of your gold and silver is gone. I'm a gypsy. I sold it. What can I say? I did have a wonderful time at your house. We made pizzas and we did clean up. So thank you very, very much for that indeed. Nikita, I will get on to you, my darling, in just a moment. I will be live on Derek Akora's page on Facebook only at 8 o'clock if I don't get to you tonight as well. So Mercury, he's the planet of travel and communication, and he's in Virgo at the moment. What does that mean? It means that we analyze, but we overanalyze things, guys, okay? What's not important, let it go. We're going off on a tangent at the moment, like I do most nights actually, going off and discussing the wrong thing, or perhaps you're one of the signs that's putting your focus and attention into what doesn't need to be sorted out. So decide on your priorities, my friends, and make sure that you put your own needs first. Why? Because Leo will give you the strength to get the job done. Margaret Charlton, she says she's a crazy Leo who needs some good advice. We also have Venus in Libra, and of course Venus likes sitting in Libra because Venus is Libra's ruling planet. If you are a Libran out there, or any other air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, then know that what you'll want at the moment, you'll want more than anything you've ever wanted in your life before. So let's get the practicality then of Mercury in Virgo and think about, did we want what we desire yesterday? If not, splash some cold water on your face, make it a wake-up call, and think about the long-term implications of where you're going. Also, if you're looking to get something done, then it's love, not war, that's a way forward. So if you're thinking about putting your foot down with a loved one and saying it's my way or the highway, just ain't gonna work. So don't bother. Lots of people there on Instagram. Nice to see you all. Um, Hello, says Amanda Wheatley. Hello to you. How the devil are you? She says. I'm very good. I hope the devil's off my back tonight, in actual fact. I have my crystal ball here, and actually, after this live tonight, I am going to be going over to my private members club. If you are not a private member, then why not? Go over to www.clairepetulengro.tv. It's home of my daughter's gemstone shop, My Bella Bee, in association with What I Love, with the lovely Leslie Anthony. So everything that I'm wearing, my gemstone bracelets, and of course, tonight I'm wearing blue goldstone. Look, do you like it? It is known in the gemstone heaven world as a talisman, and you can pick up yours for as little as £8 for a small one or £10 for a large one, plus postage and packaging. So if you want your own talisman, these are available in aventurine, tiger's eye. Get on over to my shop or inbox us and we'll source it for you. But what if you're somebody out there that needs some gypsy advice tonight for your individual problem? Gemma Quayle's asking, I scrubbed up. All right. Thank you very much, Gemma Quayle. We've been to a play place with the kids today. And don't worry, I've got my cards. I'm going to be shuffling them right now. We've been to a play place where I did a zip line, and the video's up on Facebook. I don't care about embarrassing myself. We didn't get the first filming of where I rolled like a stuntman. We got the one where I actually jolted forward, but it's up there. So why don't you guys as well, with the help of the current lineup, get outside of your comfort zone? If you've never had a reading before, then do comment as well. Make sure you're following my page as well so I can see your comments. Kirsten Ford, live in the members club only, is at, let's have a little look, 7 o'clock tonight, where we're going to be looking at your personal transits and giving you some advice as well. So, would you like a reading on Instagram? If you would, then comment away, and I'm going to pick somebody from Instagram in just a moment. Let's have a little look. Why don't you comment your star sign, guys, as well? And that way, if there's somebody of your star sign, I might be able to give you all a little prediction, as well as a private prediction, of course, for you guys as well. Okay, so I'm going to bring somebody up. Let's have a little look. Let's go for Dana Page on Facebook first. Dana Page says, anything for me or my partner Josh today, please. Both Scorpios from Chichester in West Sussex. Well, hello, Chichester. Let's pick some cards for you, Dana. We've got the Hermit card Undignified with my beautiful Claire Petulengro Romany Gypsy Tarot cards. Now, if this card was the right way up, I'd be a little bit worried. It would mean that you don't want to come out of your cave. However, the very fact that you are undignified in the position I've drawn tells me, Dana, that you're ready for life to change for you. How? You're ready to move on. The Two of Pentacles is undignified, so I do feel for you as well that contracts, the written word, signing things, moving on, and even a new property for you and your partner as well. Can I say, Dana, from the bottom of my heart, don't let arguments come between you and your partner at the moment. Communication isn't great. Mercury isn't in retrograde at the moment, but we do have plenty of planets that are. They're making us more cautious. So sometimes the things that we want, as I said before with the lineup, we can be a little bit over aggressive. The thing that you need to do is get what you want, Dana, with charm, not attack. And that goes for all of you Scorpios at the moment as well. Finances need juggling. Also for you, Dana, my darling, there needs to be some sort of negotiation over finances, over properties, or anything to do with the home. Okay? Right, let's pick somebody else. I've also got a nice cup of tea with a cup that's been sent to me as a gift. They must know I've got a daughter called Honey Bee because I've got bees on the cup. Love that. Um, okay, Leslie Anthony says she feels like her head is exploding with a full moon this weekend. Do not worry, I'm bringing my cousin Lee Petulengro live on Sunday to do a course in meditation as well. Laura Ann Renwick, who actually designed these cards, she's commenting. I'm going to bring her name up on Facebook. If you're on Instagram, you must follow Laura Ann Renwick. Very easy name, Laura Ann Renwick. She's incredible. She's also a psychic. But tonight, I'm turning the tables on her, and I'm going to pick some cards for her as well, if that's okay, Laura. Right, let's have a good old shuffle. Okay, I have actually drawn the Knight of Cups and the Emperor Undignified. The way that you're feeling at the moment, you're not in control of your feelings. The most important thing, Laura, is that you ride with how you're feeling. You're fighting against doing what you want when you want. That's going to be your downfall. What you need to do is you need to have your courage. And actually, instead of having discretion, you need to be more vocal in what you're feeling. There does seem to be people who are wanting things from you for free as well. You, my darling, you have made your mark in the world. You've also done the work that goes before being recognized. It seems that unless you put yourself first, the things that are supposed to come back into your life, the things that you want, the things that you desire, but also the things that nobody else knows about, can't come to fruition. So you're somebody who hasn't really, Laura, admitted what's going on to everybody at the moment. And what you need to be aware of is you've got a dream that's not a dream. It can be your reality. Shaky things at home will be solved on their own as well, whether that's linked with finances or how the home is sorted out. Don't worry about that. Give that load to other people as well. Where family are concerned, there do seem to be some issues which are just beginning to bubble away that you won't recognize yet. Step back and do not be a part of it. So if any family comments or conversations come to the fore, I wouldn't even pick up the phone, okay? It's time to make Laura a priority. If you do, Laura, there'll be a different name linked with what you do in some way as well. Lots of packages that need sorting out. Leave them till after the weekend, okay? It may only be Wednesday, but leave them till after the weekend. So if you are with me on Instagram, do not worry. I'm just about to take off Laura's comment. There you go. I'm going to bring a banner along on mine as well. Here we go. And then I'm going to come on Instagram for a reading. Hold it a second. There we go. Little banner for my friends on Facebook. Okay, I'm looking at you, Instagram now. Who would like a reading? Vicky Katz is commenting. She's a Leo. How do you feel, Vicky, with the sun in your sign? Do you feel empowered? Do you feel a bit cocky? Do you feel a little bit like you're going to take on the world your way? Do not forget, Vicky, that I said you've got to add some TLC to what you do. You can still ask for what you want, Vicky, in a nice way. But if you keep going for it, keep hammering for it, then you're likely to get it a lot quicker as well. I've drawn the 5 of Swords for you. You're feeling uncertain at the moment. You're not sure where things are going. Your problems are not a problem. It's other people's problems, Vicky, that are causing issues in your life. I had a friend recently, and this friend that I had somebody who was telling her all of these comments about what she should do with her life. And I said to her very clearly, do you want to be married to their husbands? Do you want to be living their life? No, she said, and neither do you, Vicky. So you've been taking advice that's not meant for you. Also, Vicky, there's going to be letters of communication coming to you that aren't the right answers. Go back to this communication, go back above their heads and get things put the right way. Either contracts aren't in the right order or misinformation coming through the post with things that you need to know. Oh, I quite like this. Need to leave. I have a meeting, but I know you're amazing. Love you so much. Love you too, Fifi, and waka waka to you. Let me have some more tea. I was told by Sammy I'm going to ache soon from doing the assault courses today. I'm okay at the moment, but my throat is parched, so bear with me. Okay, if you're on Facebook, make sure that you're following me on Instagram. at Claire Petulengro 1. If you're on Instagram, Vicky, you say, thank you, Claire, that makes so much sense. That is what I'm here for, guys. If it's your first time joining me, then welcome. Because it's my first time live on Instagram for a few years, I think. I'm going to pick somebody else from Instagram, if that's all right. I'm drinking a nice cup of PG Tips, actually, Joanne, if you're asking. Although Sammy would differ and say that Yorkshire tea's the only tea. I'm a PG Tips girl. Don't hold it against me, and don't knock it until you've tried it. Also, if you're on Instagram, don't forget you can also get your own gemstone-filled water bottle, branded to me, infused with gemstones of your choice. How amazing. You can even buy the necklace I'm wearing as well in my Bella Bee gemstone shop. Okay, so let's go and pick somebody else from Instagram. Who would like a reading? Do comment your star sign. We've got some Tetley tea lovers out there. Somebody on Facebook, Sarah Harriet Sassy Butterfly, love your name, is going to join Instagram as well. Okay, Instagram, comment, because I'm coming to you again next. What's your star sign? Loony Lou. I like that, Loony Lou. You are a Cancerian. You would like a reading, and I'm coming to you next. If you like the tarot cards that I'm using, they go back to the Babylonian meanings, and they will tell you the seasons that things can happen, the days of the weeks, and the star signs of people involved. What we have here is the Ace of Pentacles for you, my darling. Loony Lou, it's the card of fresh beginnings. You on Facebook who join me regularly will know that as well. Aces in tarot cards represent fresh starts and new beginnings. Also, Loony Lou, it represents finances because it's a pentacle. It shows money that's coming your way. It also links with your career because at the moment for you, there's riches of all kinds. I'm going to pick up the crystal ball as well for you now, Loony Lou, as well. How do I use a crystal ball? How is that possible on a screen? We're all matter, guys, and we all connect to the universe. And for you, Loony Lou, it's about career choices. Could you do me a favor, Loony Lou? Could you not make work choices based on what's the best finances, the best offer, or the instant answer for the moment? You need to go back to doing what you love. And even, Loony Lou, if you do what has no money in it at the moment, I can assure you that by the end of this year, it will have money in it for you. How do I know this? Because if you study in my School of Divination and take my tarot course, then you too will learn that pentacles represent the season of winter. So December, January, and February for you, Loony Lou, things are coming together. But first, you've got to make that sacrifice. And what better time than with the sun in courageous Leo to go from the heart, to speak from the heart, to think from the heart. But remember what I said, no aggression, guys, okay? Just use charm. And you can use that charm. Why? Because Venus is currently in, let's have a little look, in Libra. And Venus belongs in Libra, of course, because Venus rules Libra as well. I do have some people on Instagram that are requesting to join me live. I will be coming on to Instagram more often now. And if you're on Facebook, join Instagram because I quite fancy bringing some of you on so I can see your gorgeous faces and give you some messages face to face. And then you can all see the reactions that we get. You're very, very welcome, Loony Lou. Okay, so we have got Mark Thomas on Facebook. Hello, Claire. Love watching your lives. They give so much hope and inner peace to people, as I know only too well. I hope you and your family are well. We are very, very well indeed. Like lots of you, we have been in contact with some people who have tested positive, but we're testing negative all the time at the moment. We've just done a test before now. Don't you think sometimes if you know you might have it, you convince yourself that you've sort of got a headache or a sore throat or a cough, but we're negative and we're fighting it with the right foods. I hope you're all looking after yourselves as well. So Mark is a gentleman that I gave a reading to, and listen to this story, guys, because it's absolutely incredible. Over on Facebook, on one of my lives, one of my followers saw that Mark was struggling a few months ago. So they contacted me and they paid and booked for a reading for Mark with me. I saw Spain coming up in Mark's future. And since then, he has got plans to move to Spain, haven't you, Mark? And indeed, we've got the 9 of Wands. So there will be delays to your plans. You've got to expect those at the moment anyway. That's simply because of flights being delayed, having to test and things like that. But it does show you've got to take better care of your health. You're trying to take care of somebody else, Mark, probably the woman in your life, but actually she needs you strong. So sometimes it's like when you're in an aeroplane, isn't it? You've got to put your own oxygen mask on first. And I think there's so much going on in your life at the moment. But I also know for you that you're splitting from your old way of life. But the King of Wands card tells me that you're doing this for you to be empowered. It also shows a self-employment card for you when you move abroad. So do think about setting up something for you, my friend Mark, that you can do when you get there to enable yourself to take care of those you love as well as yourself. Okay. You've got to take care of yourself, but you won't not take care of those you love. You always put other people first as well. I also know where your old family are concerned. Interest will be coming next spring. So March, April, and May. How do I know that? Wands in tarot cards. They represent the spring. There we go. Instagram viewers, I would so bring you up, but I am also live on Facebook, but I'm going to be popping on Instagram as well. If you somebody's asking about a late night live tonight, indeed, here's the schedule. What we have is we have me live now at 7 o'clock. I'm going in my private members club where you can become a member at www.clairepetulengro.tv. At 8 o'clock, I'm live on Derek Akora's page over on his main page. And at 9 o'clock, I will be live for my magazine format show, Lengro, Late Night Live. And that's where you can get all the latest gossip. We're also talking about haunted dolls. And pretty soon we're going to have a guest of an incredible woman in Australia who's got some stories to tell that are guaranteed to bring goosebumps on your arms. So let's have a little look. Who are we going to go for next? We're going to go for Tracy Hall, who is not an aquarium. I don't think you're an aquarium. I think you might be, my darling, an Aquarius. You might be an aquarium for all I know. I mean, I live in Brighton. Anything goes, but we're going to call you an Aquarius for tonight. Aquarius is a great sign, of course, ruled by Saturn, and your Uranus is your co-ruler as well. So what does an Aquarius want? Well, an Aquarius, they want structure to their life. But they also have this problem sometimes, you Aquarians, that you're thinking too much about the future rather than living in the present. And for you, the Seven of Swords shows new plans taking shape. But as you can see from this card, Tracy doesn't know which way to go. It's very easy, Tracy. Go for the decision that matches your heart and your head. The answers that are on your lips, not your friends or anybody else's. That's what's important for you. Also, swords represent the season of autumn as well. So September, October, and November, you're going to have to cut some people off from your life. Is cutting people off a good thing or a bad thing? If they're enablers of bad behavior, if they bring you down, make you depressed, they're not at all. Moving forward into this brave new world that we're all facing, whatever country you're in, is something that takes courage. And tonight, and for the rest of this month, in fact, until the 22nd of August, with the sun in courageous Leo, you guys have the power to find the courage that you need. Do comment on Instagram if you've had a reading from me before. Let's pick somebody else now. Gracie Trapani, looking forward to seeing you in the club after this live. We're going to be looking at the astrological transits and how exactly they're going to be affecting your sign as well. Okay, I'm going to scroll down and have a little look at who we've got next. Do have a chat on Instagram as well. Do share this page, tag it, you're going to have to teach me. I'm not sure how you get larger on Instagram at all, but I'm just having a look at the comments right here. Let's see who we're going to pick. We're going to pick Eileen Bathgate next for a card. Eileen, I'm coming for you. Hang on in there. All right, Eileen, for you, I've got the Nine of Cups. It is, of course, the wish card. In my tarot cards, as I said, which were designed by myself and Laura Ann Renwick. Tell you a little secret, actually. Laura Ann Renwick does have a gap to design tarot cards at the moment. So if you want to follow in my wake and perhaps have your own tarot cards or oracle deck designed, then do get in contact with her or do contact me for her number. But Eileen, for you, this card is all about your wishes coming true. You only think they can't because you're listening to outside influences, but you're not listening to your heart. So you're denying yourself to admit what makes you happy. For you, Eileen, this is very much about routine at the moment, about you needing fresh routine to move with the seasons. Don't become a hermit. It won't feel very good for you. It's going to cause health problems. For many people, our health can become a mirror image of our emotional state, of course. And Eileen, that's very true for you, as it is of many, many others. You can be anything you want to be. As I've said, if you want to, Laura Ann can design your tarot cards, your oracle deck. You can even get artwork done off her, in fact. But I'm talking about any dreams, guys. If your dream is to go out and own a vegetable patch on an allotment, if it's to get the man or woman of your dreams, if you drew the Nine of Cups in your pack, just as I've drawn for Eileen, your dreams can become a reality. So Eileen, believe in you. Let's keep going. Gracie, you missed my live on Tuesday. Debbie Templeman's just saying, actually, I've got to mention, a lovely reading with Thomas. Now, Thomas Wyatt is a psychic medium who's also friends of the, or part rather, of the Friends of Derek Acora project, to which Gwen Acora kindly asked me to be in the family of the project. Now, for the first time, I had a reading off of Thomas. Of all people, of Thomas. I've always been sort of drawn to him. And tonight he picked me for a reading. I was blown away. Thomas said some words to me, which were exact words that my grandmother, who died when I was 16 years of age, used to say to me. And he said to me about reading people and about reading things. And my grandmother used to say, look, it's like reading a book, or I can't remember his exact words that he said. We'll have to play it back. But he said to me about reading people. And my grandmother, Eva Senior, and I used to play a game. And she'd say, read that person, when we were out having a cup of tea, walking down the street together, on the Palace Pier, sitting giving readings when somebody was walking past just to go to the amusements. And he got her words spot on. So he's truly, truly amazing. So if you'd like a message from Spirit, do make sure that you are following Thomas as well. So listen, guys, how did I do juggling 2 pages? Did I do all right? Or does it look like I'm watching a tennis match? I can't quite tell. What I do know is I've got to go over and give my private members some TLC right now. Don't worry, let's have a little look. Chrissy, don't worry, because I am going to be live on Derek's page at 8 o'clock. Thank you for those who sent stars as well. Did I do all right? Was it like love, match? Not like that, no. I'm going to be telling you some stories as well when I come live on Instagram and I'm out and about. I will see you very soon, guys. Let me just work out how to come off of here. Let's have a little look. I will see you soon, Instagram. There we go. End that video. There we go. That video is ended, and I'm now going to end this here. I've had an absolute blast. Love every minute of being live with you guys. I will see you later. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye for now.